I'm going to take you to school today. Grand Rising, everyone. It's good to see you. Today we're going to discuss a very important topic in the end days. Relationships. And everything is rising to the surface right now. You might be in a relationship. You might be dealing with all different types of relationships. And everyone's situation is different right now. But this is the end of a cycle. And maybe the reality that you were taught since you were a kid, you don't really know the authentic truth. Everything's coming to the surface right now. And it's essential that you understand and overstand your relationship and your situation as we approach the great solar flash. You might be noticing, changes, in your lifestyle, people that are coming to you, or changes in the relationship that you've already had. This is because we're approaching the end of a cycle. This is actually the end right now, and everything's all rise. Everything is rising up right now, and we're going to be breaking it all down today. So if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important message. I'm going to take y'all to school. A lot of people, they think they know all about relationships. They think they know what's good for them. They might fall into traps and so on and so forth. In today's lesson, I'm going to break down many different attributes that you could come across on your journey. We're going to talk about twin flames. We're going to talk about karmic relationships. We're going to talk about soul traps. We're going to understand why all of these things are rising to the surface right now, right before the great solar flash, because it is the end. Why is it all coming up right now? And then I'm going to end this with a question that you can ask yourself. And if you could answer this question as the observer, if you could answer the question authentically, you will know the type of relationship that you're in. And then you know if you need to hold on, or if you need to know, you got to get out of there right now. And we have to really, we have to break free of a lot of subconscious programs that we were given, right? Like you were told, oh, you need to make that relationship work. Were you ever taught that before? You need to make that relationship work. And many people stay in abusive relationships. Sometimes we have to learn to let go of these relationships. And I'm going to take y'all to school today, and we're going to understand and overstand what we need to do, because this is actually the end. You see, you came here for soul growth. Bay Area believer, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. It's my honor to be the life coach to people, be the relationship coach to people. And it ain't going to be so unicorns and rainbows. It's a very important message that you got to break free. And I'm going to either help you identify, you will identify if you're in the correct relationship, or if you need to move on. Get out of there. And sometimes the most important thing that we can do is actually break free of something. And I'm going to go through this in detail today. This is only the first class of the day. And then later on, for those that are on Patreon, and if you would like to join our Patreon, the link is in the description. I am going to go into even further detail, and I want you guys to share out on our Zoom meeting, and the link is in the description, and it's going to be a great class today on Patreon. So if you've never joined Patreon, if you've never done a Zoom meeting, I assure you, you want to tune in. Not only do you want to tune into this right now, I blow it all up. Some people walk around, oh, I need my twin flame. Do you know people like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Uncle Mike is going to throw it's going to blow it all up like the lightning bolts last night. If you guys missed the Friday Night Live, if you've never seen a Friday Night Live, I suggest to you that you watch the entire Friday Night Live. and just watch how a storm just goes right around us. It's literally God and nature teaching us as we're live, and that's what we're going to be doing, and everything is going to be revealed in the end days. And your relationship, see, Michael is here for the end days. I'm going to reveal a lot about your relationship today. Becca, it's very important sometimes. I was single most of my life, Becca. I was alone most of my life. And, that's because I'm actually an old soul, and I didn't fall for these traps. And I'm going to be breaking down. Wasn't it on fire, Monica? Wait till you'll see the Zoom later. It's going to be tremendous. If you haven't joined Patreon, you should consider it today. It's going to be a tremendous live Zoom meeting. And by the end of this message, you'll see why. So a lot of us, you might be in a relationship, or you might be crying out, you might be calling out, oh, I want to meet my twin flame. Is that you? You're saying, oh, I want to meet my twin flame. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful. Yeah, they say, woe is me, right? Woe is me. Woe is me. Where is my... Woe is me. They start rocking on the rocking chair. Yeah, listen, we were all there. But, when you become a spiritual warrior, you're actually learning what this is. So we gave everyone enough time to get on. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. If it calls you, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. We have tremendous topics coming up. We're in year 4 of our everyday lives, and we're going to be switching it up, and it's going to be a tremendous year, and we're going to go on to bigger and better things, and we're going to push the limits this year, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I might not be sharing the most popular thing. Everyone's, oh, I want my twin flame and all, but we're going to talk about the authentic things. So I'm not here for the unicorns and rainbows. Whether you're a male, female, whatever you are, relationships are part of our everyday life, and you need to identify, you need to be the observer. What is the relationship? What is it teaching me? And don't fall for these traps right now. So, please subscribe. And if you want to be part of our group chats, we have Telegram and Discord, Patreon, like I said, and all the links are in the description. We're approaching the solar flash. It's the end of a cycle. And as we have navigated asleep, we've been asleep in this world. A lot of us haven't been really realizing it. Maybe you started to notice massive changes in the relationship that you've had, or in your love life, whatever you'd like to call it, your journey in 2015 to 2016, right? It starts shifting, things are different, right? And it starts amping up and amping up. And, you might have broken free of a relationship. That relationship didn't serve your greatest purpose. We were given fake satanic programs to make people have their life force energy siphoned away from them by black hole beings. And just like the black hole, if you ever seen the picture of one star and it gets sucked, all the energy gets sucked into the black hole. Have you ever seen that picture, light warriors? Today we have to have the protection and the full armor of God from these soul traps. So this is an end of a cycle. So the twin flames, are the twin flames here? Let me know. The twin flames are getting together right now. And also, soul traps are being set all at the same time. There's a minefield out there. And this is a spiritual war. You have to realize it's spiritual war, World War III. And it's done with all of these spiritual, things that siphon your attention away. Or an old friend is coming into your life because the twin flames are coming online right before the solar flash. What is a twin flame relationship authentically? Some people, they have this vision in their mind. Oh, I'm going to find this love. It's all about this and that, and all the unicorns and rainbows. The twin flame relationship pushes you to become the best version of yourself. Yeah. The twin flame, if you find a twin flame relationship, you're going to be a lot alike, but there's going to be things that are very different, and it is going to push you to become the best version of yourself. This is needed now. because leaders are needed after the collapse of society. So we're about to witness the total collapse of society right now. And God, we need leaders right now. We need leaders. And when you hear about this twin flame relationship, they have, you know, all the spiritual gurus out there, they say, I can manifest your twin flame for you. Yeah, you want a twin flame? I could manifest your twin flame. Yeah, sure. Before you go out there and you want your twin flame, be careful what you wish for, because your life will be destroyed. It's a true story. Well, it's a good destroy. It's a good destruction. Like God right now is destroying this system right now. And the twin flame is going to come in like a wrecking ball. You ever see a wrecking ball? And a wrecking ball come. Listen, I had my life. I was the man light warriors. I had it all figured out. And then, you know, listen, the world is going chaotic right now. And listen, timing is timing. Sometimes your life, you get caught up in the satanic matrix collapse while your twin flame comes in with the wrecking ball. Boom! There goes your life. So I know there's a lot of maybe men or women. There's someone that I've worked with. I'm sure she's tuning in. Be careful what you wish for, and you really have to understand what the twin flame is all about. It's not about unicorns and rainbows. It's about the 144,000. This is not a superficial relationship. You see, in the Matrix, they told you, oh, you got to get a relationship, you got to get married, you have to have kids, and you have to die. It's not a superficial relationship of the Matrix programming. Do you know about the Matrix programming? If you are in alignment with an authentic twin flame, you are here for the 144,000 mission. You're actually here to serve people. And you are going to work together to make this happen. So, you know, we really need to be authentic about this. I can't express to you, even earlier on my journey, I said, oh, I want this pretty girl, all this other stuff, right? And it's actually, you know, that's how you fall into the soul traps. We're going to talk about you think Satan's throwing the soul traps your way? You think AI consciousness is coming your way in a physical body? Are they coming your way? We're going to talk about it. Don't go anywhere. Keep smashing the like button. Uncle Mike's going to break it all. Yeah. It's not about all the superficial things you thought about. No. If you're in a twin flame relationship, it is going to devastate your life. It's going to devastate. Yeah, it could be expensive if you fall into a soul trap. I know many of my brothers that fall into that narcissistic trash. Do you know about narcissistic trash on your journey? You know, Uncle Mike, he had this seal in the forehead when he was growing up, right? When he was in his 20s, his 30s, right? He was all, you know, and then the girls would come and they try to manipulate. And they say, well, why isn't it working on him? Why can I manipulate him? Right? So when you're sealed in the forehead, whether you're male or female, guys, don't fall for the bum and all the other silicone and all that other stuff. Ladies, don't fall for the muscles and the cars and all that other stuff. You need to put on the full armor of God and don't allow a satanic narcissist to ruin your life. And if I'm telling you the truth right now, and I got a lot of truth today, please smash the like button, because Uncle Mike is going to carry each and every one of you. Relationships are the biggest problem that people face right now, and you really have to figure out who you're with right now. And I'm going to serve each and every one of you. Nature boy, woo! I love you, brother. I have no idea whether I'm with an agent of the Matrix or twin flame. I feel nothing for my current one other than compassion. Yeah, we have to have compassion, especially if you are the observer. You got to become the observer. Ready? So you become the observer, and then you could start figuring out, well, what kind of relationship am I actually in right now? And whether you're male or female, you are going to fall into these pit traps right now. And this is going to be a very important thing, because a relationship will make or break you, and you have to know what's going on right now. So Step one, if you're in a twin flame relationship, I'm telling you, light warriors, you listen, it pushes you to change. And then at first you're saying, F this. What the heck happened to my life? But if it's a true twin flame, it's pushing you to become the best version of yourself. And you're actually going to be like best friends, and you're actually like a mirror. And that's why it could actually be very, especially right now, because the world is very low right now. I was in a very dark place. I was living in the belly of the beast. The satanic matrix unlawfully took my job away from me. So I was in a bad situation. And the mirror, right? So then it goes back, and you're down, and your twin flame loves you, and then they're down, and then it loops, and you go down and down and down. So I'm here to actually share with you. Don't be afraid. Don't listen to what you actually have to understand and overstand energy and the magnetism. It's okay to separate yourselves, work on yourselves, and come back together. But ultimately, the twin flame, if it's an authentic relationship, the twin flame is going to push you to become the greatest version of yourself. Roger, I'm here to take y'all to school. Yeah, because a lot of people, they think, Roger, they go out there and you see them, I can manifest your twin flame for you. Yeah. Well, guess what? I can't manifest your twin flame for you. I'm here to be authentic. And what I'm here to do is you have to become the magnet. You will authentically attract it. It's just going to happen. It literally just happens. And you have to actually repel other stuff from you. What if it's a karmic relationship? You could have karmic relationships. And karmic relationships, actually, we learn lessons for our soul growth. And if we don't learn our lesson, and usually it's like a mild, not like you lose everything. I know. One of my brothers in the chat. It's just like a little, like it irritates you. It's a little lesson. It's like you're learning a little bit. And the karmic relationship could actually be, you start questioning, well, is this a twin flame? Is it making me better? Or am I learning karma? It's for soul growth, because you actually came here for yourself. Yeah, you actually came here for yourself. You didn't come here to worship someone else. That's where the narcissist comes crawling in. The narcissist wants you to worship me. Smash the like button if you're getting the truth today. A lot of people, they go across these twin flame messages. They don't get the truth. I'll give you the truth, light warriors. I don't have to be popular. Karmic lesson, karmic relationships. Observe and put yourself in the position. This is a serious thing. I've done this on my journey. And you could say, did I do this? Right? So you're in a karmic relationship. It might not be so great. It's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be a black hole, but it's going to teach you a lesson. It's giving you the perspective of another, and you could say to yourself, oh, you know what? I did this, and or maybe I had this attribute, and I'm learning from this, and I'm going to do better, And listen, we've all, all of us on our journey, right? None of us are perfect, even myself. And so sometimes you say, if you're on the path to becoming better, you could have a karmic relationship, and you could say to yourself, yeah, you know what? I think maybe I did this in the past, and I'm learning from it. And I know now I'm learning. I know to stay away from this, and it's not so bad. It's God just giving you. God sends you a little something, And then you have the soul trap. The soul trap. That's the black hole. Yes. Yes, siphon. You ever hear of energy vampires? You ever hear of them? You might see them stuffed with silicone. You ever see them, light warriors? You give me all your money and I'll give you a little, Or, oh, you got like a guy with all the muscles. Yeah, I'll love you forever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Soul traps are black holes sent to drain your energy away. You have to remember, this is a spiritual war. Oh yeah, spiritual war, yeah. Oh, you tuned in. You thought this was going to be about twin flame. I'm going to have unicorns and rainbows. This is World War III, son. Got to wake up. So the people that we meet, we listen, we could have even the karmic ones. They could be our soulmates. We knew them in past lives, and the relationship might have been different, and they actually love us and care about us, but they're just giving us a little lesson. Here's a little lesson for you, a little light lesson, but you got to watch out for the soul traps. So they drain your battery. They drain your battery down. If you're in a relationship and it's not okay, it's challenging, it's a little difficult, it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. No. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that. Like a twin flame relationship, again, might push you to be better, right? No. Drains the life out of you. If you're hearing this right now and you're in a relationship, I don't care if you're male or female or whatever you are, we're the Rainbow Warriors. This message is for all people. If your significant other is draining the shift out of you, you might be in a soul trap. It's always a fight. Everything is a fight. You know, they come in, right? They come in, they might look all wonderful, and they say everything. Oh, well, I'm spiritual. Yeah. I'm spiritual just like you. Yeah. They come in, they're so, oh, I'm just like you and this and that, and look at this, look at all the body parts I got waiting for you, right? They siphon you in there. I'll give you the real stuff, Light Warriors. You should see the Zoom later. Christine F., thank you so much. Michael, are all narcissists born that way? Or are some that way from trauma, from the matrix? And if it's from trauma, can they be healed? Well, Christine, we're all on a spiritual journey. So we have our DNA, which we're actually supposed to remember a lot of our past lives. We have past traumas. It's 50-50. We also have something called neuroplasticity epigenetics. So you could have, surroundings, and you're around maybe a lot of narcissists, especially if you're in the major cities. Are you in the major cities? Let me know in the chat. And you might see females, you might see males. You're trying to find your little love, and they're all sick and twisted, Light Warriors. So so then you could actually pick up more trauma. We could also have in our DNA from the past. But we have to remember, yes, everyone could heal but it's the free will choice. We actually talked about this last night. If you missed Friday Night Live, it was tremendous, Light Warriors. But everyone can heal, and that's our spiritual journey. So we could either heal from past life trauma, or we pick up trauma in this life, and we could heal it as well. Cosmic Dreams. Thank you so much, Cosmic Dreams. I appreciate you. I've actually been having some cosmic dreams, tremendous dreams. I talked about how I got struck with lightning in my dream. And then we had lightning on Friday Night Live. If you missed Friday Night Live, it was tremendous, Light Warriors. But we have an important message today, and the message is all about relationships. And relationships, really, you didn't come here to serve someone else. So when you get in a soul trap, right, they come in, they might look, you see, it's everything. Look, he looks, she looks so wonderful. And they say everything, and they like everything. And then immediately, once they lure you in, they do the opposite. It's actually called Luciferian. Did you know that? So they actually, everything they do infuriates your soul. They tell you things, right? And now they do the exact opposite. And now your soul, you keep getting aggravated. Right? So what's happening is you got a soul trap now. And you actually came here for your soul growth, not to become the battery for a black hole being, for a narcissistic being. Not everything is unicorns and rainbows. Not every person you meet is going to be your twin flame. I've seen that as well. Is this my twin flame? Is that my twin? Is this my twin? No. You really have to, and I'm sharing from firsthand experience. I spent years alone. And some people, and also right now in the end days, some people choose to be alone. I know them. They're nice and comfortable because they're probably, who knows, they already did all they're just popping in to say hello right now. And they're comfortable maybe on a farm. They're up on the top of a mountain. I've been reading the comments. They might be floating in a light ship above the earth, just peering down and coming in on the internet to see their friends. And they're totally alone, and they're cool with that. And that's okay as well. Not everyone has to have a relationship right before the solar flash. Oh, Fitwit, I love you, Fitwit. Thank you so much. We're gonna talk tomorrow, Fitwit. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So we have to, and I really, this is the service that I really want to provide for people, because the number one thing, you could let me know in the chat right now, the number one thing that people fall into is the relationship traps. Why is this? Because everyone wants love. Everyone wants love, and that's how the narcissists, they come in there and say, and then all of a sudden you fall into this soul trap. So I have a question. I'm a tremendous life coach. Did you know this, Light Wars? So I want you to really focus on the question, and then you could really know if this person is good for you in your life, or maybe this person really is a soul trap. And if you could ask this question and answer the question authentically, then you'll know what you're dealing with. You have to know. See, this is it right now. All right, we're at the end. This is an end of an era. Everything's coming in right now. So you're either going to meet your twin flame. Oh, I got my soulmate. I got my twin flame, or something else. Some other creature crawled into your life. Please smash the like button if I'm providing a good service for all of you, and forget the fake twin flame videos. I'll answer it in one question. Some people know what I'm about to ask. Ask yourself a question. A, there's conflict every day in my relationship. Or B, the relationship is challenging. If you could sit alone, if you can sit on that, you see that beach, look at that beach, Light Warriors. Look at it. I spend a lot of time alone. I share, I'm alone a lot. You spend the time alone. If you can sit on that beach alone and you really think about your relationship and you break it down to these two things, because it's very confusing right now. It's very confusing. If you say A, there's conflict every day in my relationship, or B, the relationship is challenging. In one question, you could find out if you have your twin flame or narcissistic trash. Isn't this the greatest show on earth? Isn't it true? Oh, it's true though. Look at the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is that a good question to ask? Is that, well, that's what you got. Listen, it's not like I could sit here and in 2 minutes, some people could answer the question in 2 minutes, but that's if you're struggling. This is life coaching one-on-one. You sit there, you ask yourself the question, and you sit there, and if you're still confused, then you're confused. But if you come to one of these conclusions, you know the answer. If you could say there's conflict every day, that's not the twin flame. Sue B, thank you so much, Sue B. I love you. It's my honor to do this. It's my honor to teach the new Earth Light Warriors. I told you I'm gonna take you to school today, and I'm taking you to school. And I'm sure there's some narcissists that are getting scared right now because I'm calling them out and I'm exposing them. Right? Okay. Anyway. Is there conflict it's one question. It's real simple. The name of the channel is Our Everyday Lives. This is everyday life stuff here, people. This is going to be the greatest channel in the world. Please smash the like button so that others can find an authentic twin flame video, because I'm not here to sprinkle pixie dust for you. You have to figure it out yourself. I just life coach you up. Ask yourself, is there conflict every day in my relationship, or is the relationship challenging? And if it's just challenging, that's probably the twin flame making you better. If they drain your life force energy and you can't even, it's just constant conflict, constant, they gots to go, kid. You understand? They gots to go. It's real simple. Why do they gots to go? You will lose yourself fast. Relationships and relationship guidance is important because you could be with this person 24/7. You will lose yourself fast. Is that you? Are you listening to this message right now? Are you in it? Doesn't matter if you're male, female, whoever you are. Are you losing yourself fast? It literally is the biggest thing, because now all of a sudden you came here and now you're living someone else's life. You're not free. You're not a sovereign being. You're living someone else's life now, and you got to get up and you got to move on. Have the courage to walk away. And I know there's many of my family out there, and I've spoken to them. Don't deal with abuse. Don't deal with abuse physically, mentally, or spiritually. Walk away. Have that courage. And I love you. It's the best twin flame video, right? It's true. No, but the twin flames are coming together right now. So that's why everything's coming out right now. The twin flames are coming. Because why? Because the twin flame is turning you into a diamond, a beautiful diamond. And that mirror is going to mirror everything back to you. It's going to challenge you. Yes. But it's not going to drain. You are becoming, if you can't, okay, ready? If you can't say, I am better off because this person made me a better person or taught me things, not good. If they're draining your energy, if they're draining your wallet, you got to get out of there. I see it in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It comes in many forms. And also, if they're just dumping money on you, that's also another form of control. Oh, but I'm so good. Oh, here, buy this, take that. If you want an authentic twin flame, you're here for the 144,000 mission. You're actually here for your soul's growth. It's not about unicorns and rainbows. It's not about silicone. It's not about I drive a Ferrari. And people in the chat right now, wow, he's saying the truth right now. He's saying that's what this is all about. It's my honor to be the king of, look, the light of Christ is here shining down on Michael. Look at that. Look at that, Light Wars. Isn't that great? You actually came here to be sovereign. And there's too many people in this world that I gotta stand up for this one. I'm knocking things off. I'm getting aggravated now. There's too many people in this world that they're not in a sovereign situation. They're being controlled, and we got to break free of it. The real Empress. Thank you so much, Empress. I love you. It's my honor to do this. There's a lot. Yeah, you got to watch out for the ego out there. There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of shaming. You know about the shame? Isn't it great out? Last night, if you missed last night, we had lightning. Now we have the light. Look, the storm came through. So, a storm could come through your life. The storm could come in the form of a person, and you're learning the lessons. And listen, the free will is the law of the universe. And yes, some circumstances are difficult, and you have to break free. But there's all different types of circumstances, and if you really put it out to the universe that you want to break free from this relationship, you can break free. And it's really important. So not only it's really I empower people to do it themselves. You might see people, and I'll sprinkle a little pixie dust for you, and you'll attract your twin flame. But if you want the real stuff, you could come to me instead. It's true. We are going to have a tremendous Patreon today. The link is in the description, and I'm going to go further into detail. And I know some of my brothers and sisters in the chat, they want to share out on the Zoom. We could share out on the Zoom. And if you are struggling with relationship, maybe you need a little guidance, I am available to discuss things one-on-one. If you'd like to consult with me, you could either reach out on Telegram or through the Patreon messenger. Some people, it's not, listen, it's really not easy. And listen, it depends on where you are on the journey. Like I was there, and it's like you start saying, oh, this one's the twin flame. Oh, this one, oh, here, this one's the twin flame. Oh, this one. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm expressing what you're feeling right now, you really need to break free of these things. Angela Bush, love you. No matter the question, love is the answer. That's true. And Angela, love is always the answer. It's also called self-love. So if you love yourself and you're in an abusive relationship, get up and get the heck out of there right now. It's true. Love is always the answer, even if it's self-love. And remember, no matter what the love and lighters say, remember this. I'm going to say it real nice and strong. Unconditional love is not unconditional acceptance of poor behavior. Why don't you leave a comment on that? I'll teach you the truth about relationships. It's going to be a tremendous Zoom today. Unconditional love is not unconditional acceptance of poor behavior. I don't care if you're male or female. I will empower you to fix the mess that you're in. Luz, oh, thank you so much. Luz, what if it's not every day that challenges happen? I mean, you have to really, the physical challenge, ready? The physical challenge might not occur every day. But say if it occurs once a week or twice a week, in your guts, remember your solar plexus is your second brain. You feel this anxiety and you start developing anxiety being around the person. And now you're uncomfortable in your own home. And that's a terrible place to be. That's how you know. So that's when it's every day and you're waiting. Oh, it was a good, you can't say to yourself, I have friends like this. You can't say to yourself, oh, we had a good day today. And then all of a sudden it gets worse again. If you're sitting and you're just bracing for impact, oh, I made it through today. That's not good. So that's what I mean by every day. You're still carrying it inside of you. Mama Rages, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this, and I'm grateful for all the support. And we have school today. The Twin Flames are going at it. So if you haven't checked out Ireland's channel, Ireland's going to be going live immediately after this, and then we're going to be connecting on Zoom in our tremendous Zoom meeting. I guarantee you, it's going to be the greatest Zoom that we've ever had. Just like Friday Night Live, we keep getting better and better. Who has a lightning storm in the middle of their video live on YouTube? It's tremendous. So I'm really grateful for all of your attention. And I really, if you're watching live, when I'm done with this, why don't you go back into the video and leave a comment and show people this is the authentic twin flame journey. And it's not falling into a satanic, narcissistic soul trap. They come as beings of light. Oh, I'm spiritual just like you. Yeah. I'm spiritual just like you. But if you have the spiritual immune system, you'll be able to pick up on it right away. Because remember, when we meet someone the initial meeting, that's what we keep in mind. So that first, maybe week or two, and then all of a sudden, you fall into the trap. But if you have the full armor of God, if you have self-love, you have to work on yourself, right? I have self-love, right? Self-love. Remember, infinite love, self-love. And when you have self-love, then you will attract the right relationship. This is just Uncle Mike sitting on a rocking chair, and I'm going to take you to school. And we're going to learn all about the relationships. The greatest relationship that you have is with yourself. And when you have a good relationship with yourself, then you'll attract your authentic twin flame, and you better be ready to serve the people, because society's about to collapse. The silicone, the muscles, the Lamborghini, the Gucci bag ain't gonna save you from this. Nothing could stop this. Everything's spiritual. This ain't our first rodeo. We're coming online right now. I'm very grateful for all the support in any form for this video, because even myself, I get tired. Earlier on my journey, we're all trying to attract love, and then you say, well, you could attract your twin flame, and you could do this ritual and a little potion. You got to work on yourself, son. You got to work on yourself, girl. And if you're stuck in it, you have to find the self-love and get them the heck out of your life right now. And I'm very grateful over the years that people have wrote beautiful comments that I actually gave them the courage to walk away from abuse. Got to be careful. The narcissist, the real thing. It's a real thing. And you got to be careful. And the twin flame is a real thing too. But you're going to become much better. Listen, I'm so much better. You get bashed around. You say, what the heck is going on to my life? But we're getting better and better and better. Not worse and worse. You start attracting more abundance. If you're moving in the right direction, if you're getting tired, if your wallet's getting drained, if you're going down and things are falling apart. Listen, everything, ready? Everything, you're attracting it. If things are getting worse and worse, that ain't your path. If things kind of get smashed apart and then it gets better, that's what it's about. Not getting worse, and you could barely hold on for dear life. Then you lost yourself. You can't lose yourself. These are the end days. So I'm grateful for all of you. Links are in the description. Join our group chats. Very grateful for everyone that joins Patreon. Link is pinned above. All support is greatly appreciative. And we're going to have a tremendous Zoom today. We're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh. We're going to carry on. It's going to be great. So I love you all. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. And why don't you please share this link with the hashtag Twin Flame, and say, share it on all your social media. Say, this is the real Twin Flame. This is the real Twin Flame video. That's true. I love you all. I'll see you on Zoom.